Woman, make me a sandwich.
But I'm busy.
Busy? Your work is in the kitchen.
Okay.
Scotch. You know what goes good with scotch? Coffee. Woman, bring me my coffee. About time. Ugh! This has low-fat cream in it. Low-fat cream is for women. Make me another. Woman, it's taken all day. Where's my sandwich?
I'm sorry, we have no mail.
What?
Okay, here we are with Deputy Engler, and as you probably know, he's our school resource officer, and we are going to talk to him about domestic violence and dating violence. So, first of all, what is dating violence?
I'd say domestic violence or dating violence is anything that happens between a boyfriend and girlfriend, or in a relationship where some violence occurs or some crime happens, like assault or harassment or something. Now, the way the law looks at it is if anybody's ever had like an intimate relationship, and that's defined differently in the laws. A lot of times we'll ask them, well, did you have an intimate relationship with the person? Well, then if they have, that can change everything with how the law looks at what domestic violence is.
Okay. So, next question. What is the main cause of dating violence?
The main cause, I don't know. I mean, it could be either person in the relationship, it could be some kind of alcohol or drugs or something. A lot of times with married couples, it seems like, or there's usually some substance like alcohol involved, or maybe the economy's bad right now. I know a lot of times we go to houses and it's because, the husband may be unemployed and they're just trying to make ends meet, and so it makes it harder on the husband or wife, and so there's sometimes there's violence involved.
Okay. What age group, in your opinion, is most susceptible to this violence?
Age group. I don't know, that's a tough one. I don't know if there's really any specific age group. I don't know. I mean, anybody in any relationship can be susceptible to this, so it's kind of a tough question, but probably any age group. I don't think there's any real specific age group that's associated with it.
Okay. And have you seen dating violence, be just happening to women or happening to both men and women?
I've seen it happen to both men and women, but I'd say the majority of the time the woman is the victim in a relationship. When we get called to a house and maybe it's some kind of domestic violence, I try not to, or we, law enforcement, try not to assume that the husband is the suspect. I know I've showed up to some houses where I've assumed that the husband is the one that caused the argument, and once we find out what exactly happened, it's the wife who was the instigator and actually assaulted the husband. But it does happen. Majority of the time, I would say the woman is the victim, but it does happen both ways.
And then, what substances are associated with dating violence?
I would say the majority of the time it's alcohol involved. There are some other drugs that we've seen, but I'd say the majority of the time it's alcohol. Like somebody has been drinking, and that's what causes the situation. And also with alcohol, people's inhibitions are lowered, so other things like sex assaults and things like that can happen as well. So a lot of times, alcohol is involved, and there are other drugs, but I'd say the majority of times it's alcohol.
And are there any warning signs that violence might occur or already has occurred?
Warning signs? Maybe past history. There is a lot of, as a kid, if you see it happen where your dad abuses your mom or your mom abuses your mother or something like that, it goes both ways. There is that kind of thing, that it is some kind of history. If there is, if you've done it in the past, maybe things like that. I don't know any real specific times, some kind of predetermined that can cause a fight. I don't know.
Okay. And do you know any ways to prevent dating violence?
Prevent. That's a tough one. I guess if you're in a relationship, just know where your boundaries are. If someone starts to, you know, say the other person in the relationship gets aggressive towards you, or, you know, maybe the other person has been drinking or something. I mean, basically just know where the boundaries are if they try to force themselves onto you or something like that. Just know where your boundaries are, I guess.
That's all we have for you, so thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Here we are with Chris Brown. What do you have to say for why you did dating violence?
Well, she wasn't giving me what I wanted.
Oh, that's too bad. What do you have to say against or for the subject of domestic and dating violence?
Men should do it. Because women are lower and should just give men what they want. And if they're not, they deserve to be beat up and punched and kicked and basically ruthlessly destroyed until they give us what we want.
Alright, thank you, Chris Brown. What did your husband do to you?
He punched and kicked and ruthlessly destroyed me.
Why did he do this to you?
Because I didn't give him what he wanted.
What is your relationship with your husband like, or your ex-husband like now?
Oh, I ended that a long time ago because of his alcoholism, and he just didn't treat me fairly.
What do you say to viewers of this show to prevent dating and domestic violence in the future?
You have to know when it's gone too far and throw in the towel and call it quits. So you don't end up like me.
Alright, thank you.
Been at? I've been worried sick about you all day. Were you at what's the skank's house over there? I know you ain't been at that hoochie's house. She is lucky that she don't know how retarded you is.
Relax, honey. I was just at the grocery store.
Grocery store, I know you've been shopping for some new tail.
Hey Christina, you look wonderful with your lipstick. I have to go hang out with my friends right now, but well, I'll see you later.
Your friends? You're gonna hang out with your friends? Right now, we need to go shoe shopping. Shoe shopping is so
We do
important.
that- we do that every day.
Shoes.
We do that every
Just
weekend.
Stop. Shoes. Okay? We're gonna go shoe shopping, and
But I have
we're just gonna
friends.
have a great time.
What about my friends?
And I need a wig. Wigs. See? Catch your sample? I need wig.
But
and-
you already have 10 wigs.
No, and I saw you hanging out with, what's her name? Madeline?
Oh.
Madeline? You hang out with Madeline?
She's just my friend. Come on.
You're talking
Come
to
on.
Madeline now. Oh, I'm gonna punish you with 8 hours straight of shopping. 8 hours.
But we already
Okay.
had 8 hours of shopping. What more do you need?
No, we are gonna go shopping now. Come on.
Gilbert, how does this emotional abuse make you feel?
It hurts. It's like she's ruling my life. I don't have friends anymore. All she wants is she wants me to be with her, but she doesn't care about me. I feel used, and it hurts. I just don't have a life anymore. She's taken everything I got. It's gotta stop.
Woman, make me a sandwich.
But I'm